Alright guys, so we're out here. I'm actually hunting, but I'm doing a different type of hunting today, and that's for chanterelle mushrooms. If you're not familiar with chanterelles, they're awesome table fare. Usually they're found in shady areas with oak trees, along the edges of fields, and it's one of my favorite mushrooms that I love to eat, so I'm going to take you and show you a few. Alright, if you look here, they're pretty much just everywhere in the woods. Let me grab one here. Alright, so usually chanterelles are orange in color, orange to yellowish, and I'm not sure how far north they're found, but they're found all in the southeast. Because they do have a few lookalikes, one of them being a false chanterelle and also a jack-o'-lantern, and I don't think either one are good for you. The person who taught me about chanterelles is my close friend of mine and my cousin, and he took me out, showed me the differences in the mushrooms, and also what to look for in the characteristics of them and where to find them. But we're going to get at picking a few. A lot of people like to carry a paintbrush, and as they pick the mushrooms, you can see they've got some dirt on the bottom, and they'll take a brand new paintbrush and just dust those off before they put them in a bag. But very simple to cook, very good. I wouldn't recommend them eating them, raw. They don't taste too good. You can, I guess, but kind of have a peppery taste. We're going to get a few picked up, go back home, and I'm going to show you guys how to cook them. And every one I pick, I'm going to look at the bottom and check. But they're absolutely just everywhere out here. We don't have to go too far. Alright, welcome back to the house. What I'm going to do is just show you how I clean the mushrooms. Try to get a little closer shot to show you some of the defining characteristics of the chanterelle, and then we're going to cook them up. And I've got a sink of cold, clean water, and what I like to do is just cut the stems off, give them a good rinse, soak them in the cold water, and kind of massage them around to get most of the dirt off. Then I'll take them out, put them on a paper towel. Most of the time you end up with a little dirty end on the stem. Just take a knife and cut that piece off. Give them a good rinse. Kind of run your thumbs along the bottom to get some of that dirt loose. Alright, so one of the main things I look for on the mushrooms is chanterelles have veins underneath, and they break off into little patterns. There, you can see it there. You can see the veins that form up, and they split in several different little ways. If you have one that has feathers underneath, stay away from those. Those are false chanterelles. If you're not sure about what you're doing, take somebody who knows something about mushrooms that can show you which ones are right and which ones are wrong to eat. The way I like to cut them, especially on these bigger ones, is right in half, just like that. Sometimes they're delicate, pieces will break off. Alright, so there's a couple of different ways you can prepare these mushrooms. Cooking them in the pan fresh the day of is my favorite method. I have taken some, I've put them in dehydrator, dried them, and dry canned them in the oven. These will probably be good for a really long time. I've taken these, I've reconstituted them in hot water and used them in soups. I don't like the texture, they're a little bit tougher. They're packed with flavor, but the mushroom itself is not as good to me as pan fried like we're doing now. Alright guys, so here is the finished product. The flavor is hard to describe, it's just really good. You can pair this with a deer backstrap, some type of red meat like that. Absolutely amazing. Alright, thank you for watching. If you want more videos, drop something in the comments down below. Hit the like button. Hope you guys have a great hunting season.